Welcome back to Heroes and Villains HQ. My name is David. I'm really excited to continue this Revenge of the Sith series with you with the Wookiee Heavy Gunner. So let's jump in. Now let's take a look at the Wookiee Heavy Gunner packaging. You see the mural of the figure right here with the nice braided Wookiee beard. He is number 64 in the Revenge of the Sith line. On the back, again, a nice assortment of characters, and then showing off the feature Blast Attack, which you can see right here with his Wookiee bowcaster. It has the ability to shoot that missile. So let's go ahead and crack this one open and check out the figure. Now let's take a look at the figure and its accessories. So first off, on the left here, you have some really cool accessories. First, a hook that the Wookiees use to latch onto the droid fighter tanks during the Battle of Kashyyyk. Also, it includes two sticky mines that you can see the Wookiees use and place on these droid fighter tanks during the Battle of Kashyyyk. I think these are really cool inclusions to use during your battles. Now, the action feature comes with this bowcaster here. There is no pullback function. You just place this red missile inside of the bowcaster like this. Now, when it comes to this action feature, while we always love a blaster that shoots a missile, this one isn't great because there's no spring function. Now, if you added a spring function, this would have to be even bigger than it already is. However, this just kind of sits in there with friction. So to shoot the missile, you really have to push it, but even then it doesn't work well. But for the figure itself, as Wookiees go, this is definitely one of the best ones there. It has a really good head sculpt with the braids, good bronze paint detailing around them, as well as having this kind of cloth shirt and skirt and then a wraparound belt there. Articulation's also pretty good. You have near 90 degrees at the knees. The hips move front and back. There are no ankle joints, but don't really need one for a Wookiee. The shoulders move front and back and up and down and circular in motion. And then the elbows don't have any joints there. They only have circular motion. So that kind of stinks. As for the head, it can move and the body can move, but because of the cape and how big the sculpt is and how it wraps around the entire neck, you kind of just have this really short range of motion. You can see not much going on there. One thing I do appreciate is the difference in color of the fur. So it does have some light browns and darker browns and almost some grays in here. That could just be because it's 20 years old. But there is good variation in the figure's fur that gives it kind of a unique look as it compares to other Wookiee figures. And for comparison, here are some of the other Wookiee characters in the line. One more. So you can see as it stacks up to some of these, some of the basic Wookiee warriors are definitely meant for play. You can tell with the articulation of the legs and the arms, and the paint detailing is a little bit less than the Wookiee Heavy Gunner. As for the Wookiee Warrior, which has a similar head sculpt, and then Chief Tarful, you can see that there definitely is a higher attention to detail with these figures, both with the sculpts and the paint, and then the accessories that it comes with. So I think this is definitely one of the better Wookiees in the Revenge of the Sith line. So what are my final thoughts on the Wookiee Heavy Gunner? This one is a really cool addition to the Wookiee army. I think this one, the paint detailing as well as the sculpt, matches up to the other Wookiee characters in the line. So I'm going to give this one a nostalgia factor. It definitely doesn't have any weird gimmicks. The blaster feature isn't the best. However, this figure was noted as a collector's figure versus a play figure on the packaging. So I think for this one, definitely nostalgia, no nonsense here. And if you like Wookiee characters, the Revenge of the Sith line has 5, so definitely an area for growth for that Wookiee army, and I think this one would be a great addition to that. So if you enjoy the video, hit the like button down below, subscribe if you're enjoying my content, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks.